Alright, hello and welcome fellow users of the internet. My name is Noah and you're watching Asphodel Merchants. Okay, so, stream died there for a second, but I turned it back on. It probably didn't like me. Twitch probably didn't like me changing from the Wi-Fi to 5G while it was on, so won't do that again. Okay, so, we are quick drafting. We've got Astonishing Ant-Man, which is just straight up, like, if you resolve him on turn 2, they have to kill it, or, like, he's going to run away with the game. Very powerful card. I'm also really thinking about Red Guardian Super Soldier. It's just a very efficient card. It's always a 2-for-1. It can kill anything, which is really good. The green Uncommon White Tiger is pretty good, and Bullseye's okay, even though it's really hard to get enough things that want to be discarded. I feel like, you know, it's still a rare. As much as I like Red Guardian, we know that, like, you should be white. Well, have I actually played this card yet? I just know that, like, as soon as I take Astonishing Ant-Man, like, white is going to be super open, and I'm going to feel like a super dork. This is the more open. I'm going to take Red Guardian. Okay, little paid off here, in my opinion. If we'd have taken, what's his name, we'd have either taken Reptile and maybe Rewrite History. This does let you draw another card. But 2 Red Guardians feels like a pretty good place to start. Some part of me wants to say we should take Hero in Training, but Supervillain Lockup is just a super efficient removal spell, and that's what we're going to take. Okoye Dora Milaje Leader is really good as well. Loki would be a fine pickup. Titania is in consideration. Gonut's are really good, but this is another really good white card. Thankfully, my spidey senses came in and saved the day. Alright, we should probably take Shield Spy Kit, but I have yet to play with this Black Panther Vanguard. By the way, one of the worst actual things... Okay. A lot of people will complain a lot of things about Universe Beyond, and sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. One thing no one talks about is, like, how messed up some of the names of cards along with their colors are, because I agree that, like, Black Panther, you know, is a green-white or a blue-white card like he is. However, having a card called Black Panther and it be green and white is just awful, and I hate it. But we're going to take this. A little bit of dyssynergy because most of what we have are villains, actually, but it should be alright. Quake is pretty good. We are on, like, 1 non-creature spell, but so far we have not taken a common, and I think that's normally a pretty good sign. Kind of want to take D-Power. Would I ever play Super Strength? Again, little bit of dyssynergy here. We're gonna take another villain, but hopefully it'll be alright. It's a good 1-mana Death Toucher. Should probably think about taking Pim Particles, but Shield Spy Kit is just growingly becoming one of the best green commons. We can play a Giant Growth. I don't want to play any of these. Speedball is a hero that we can't cast, but he's quasi-worth the splash. I said the splash. We could think about playing a Super Strength. I certainly don't want to, but... This card is really good. This card would be amazing if it started out at 2. It should have been like, you put the counter on Alien Invasion, make a 1/1, and then put the counter on it, and get to start out at 2 haste. Starting at 1 is pretty abysmal, if you ask me. So, like, there's probably some... Man, Punishing Punch is really good. However, Web Up is even better. White Widow is super good. This return... Another artifact or enchantment. There aren't that many enchantments we're easily putting in there. But Web Up is just always good, and we always need more removal, so we took Web Up there. Panther Pounce. War Machine. Okay, if we are green, this isn't a hero, but Undercover Scroll is a pretty reasonable card. Ooh, or I could take this Training Ground. Is Training Ground just like also a rare? Okay, we should probably take Undercover Scroll, but I'm going to take this Training Ground. And that could help us splash Speedball or some other good red heroes if we found them. Or like any good red card. Okay, Ben Grimm. Anything else? Oh man, should probably take that Go Nuts, but Ben's just so cool. And he's a hero. I'm probably building around the Vanguard just a little too much. Then again, okay, you know what? The more I think about it, we have like 4 really good removal spells, and Go Nuts, although it is good, in my personal play has been a little awkward, so I'm going to take that. It is a Strike. Strike is almost worth it for the splash, but we will take Raft Security Officer here. Come on. I need a hero, like the song says. Hulk Smash is pretty cool and almost worth the splash. Wakanda Drone Flock is like not a hero and not something I want to be doing. Loki, for those of you who haven't put it on the stack, is like super good when it works. Yeah, they might just kill it, but if you ever get to untap and like copy something, you just feel too smart. Just like can't not put in a reasonable creature. Okay, so there's Mockingbird Agent. I still like refuse to believe that card's good. Agent of Atlas is a pretty good 2-drop. We wouldn't mind getting Agent of Shield back. We put a counter on stuff, or no, just gets +1/+1 counter. Okay, we're just gonna take a 2-drop. Man, really do want Brave Brawler, but is Helicarrier Strike just better? Like, probably. It's like the removal's never gonna not make our deck, is the problem. A green-white land. Luke Cage, pretty replaceable, kind of unimpressive. We're gonna take this land that's 100% to make our deck. Another not hero. Sick. Oh, go away. That's one I'm like not interested to play at all. Same thing with Panther Pounce. Rick Jones is just straight up unplayable. Did play a card, I don't want to. Dude, second to last pick Kid Loki is insane. Agent Maria Hill is a hero. Was there a strike I could have took earlier? We don't need to splash for exactly that. Do we? How many teamwork cards do we even have? You have Helicarrier Strike. We'll find some more. Tigra is a hero. Burrow back up. Teamwork card. Our removal is pretty good, and there's a good chance this Murdoch's Crusader... Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, now I think we've got the problem of the fact that, like, again, it's like Tigra, and you've got 0 ways to gain a life. You don't gain a life from that. Crowd of True Believers is, like, more than 1 way to gain a life. Agent, we could play the 3/2. Makes a thing. We're not on 0, and I don't think I'm going to miss that Murdoch's Crusade. Okay, there's a lot of life in one card. Is a hero. I don't think we actually care about +1/+1 counters. So, Invisible One. On other heroes you control. I thought we're putting some amount of +1/+1 counters on our creatures, so we're gonna take this invisible. Probably take another 2-drop hero for our curve. Luke Cage, again, just like oddly unimpressive. Should take Serpent Specialist probably, but I'm gonna take Pet Avengers. He's too good of a boy. So Reptile has just been really surprising. We don't need that many 5-drops. Yeah, Reptile has just been surprising. Thought it would be awkward, but just like, he's so hard to be blocked sometimes. Another Helicarrier strike. We are looking for more teamwork with Maria. This is a free white source that gains us a life for Tigra, and I think that's going to be a little bit better than damage control. We got back 0 cards we cared about. Sick. Powerful Broker is a villain, unfortunately, and if it was each, we're not hurting on playables here, I don't think. We're not playing 2 Giant Growths, I don't think. Oh, hey, that card is also a free way to play Speedball. Okay, so Speedball might make his way in here. We're not going to play Mountain. We have 1, 2. I said we're not going to play an Island. We'll discard him or something. Oh, is that 12? Oh, this is only 15 lands. Okay, we'll play 1 Island. This is 16 lands. Is there anything in here I just like don't want to play? I also like don't need to play Speedball. He did end up being free, pretty much, but whenever I look at it, we've got Super Strength, and that's it. Super Strength is literally the only card we can teamwork. Just gonna like play all 17 of our lands. Okay. Giant Growth as this thingy. Not a hero, and I think we care considerably about being heroes. Putting more counters. What card? We really only have Invisible Woman, and you'd rather like... that card just is so poopy. Our cards are really good. We're just going to play this. We're only playing like 1 villain, but Serpent Specialist is just a 1/1. We have a bunch of really good removal spells, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 really good removal spells. And I kind of just like want to play a Super Strength. Maybe they tap out and we just like kill something out of nowhere. Probably like is a bad card, but yeah, I'm okay with that being our 1 fun card. Perfect. And we are an aggro deck, but I'm also an aggro deck that I don't want to miss my land drops ever, so. I don't guess we really had any sources of card advantage, but we're just going to try and beat it, kind of. Yeah, I guess Brick Guardian is also 2 villains. Yeah, get arena'd. Okay, this is slightly less expensive. Oh, yeah, okay. Nice. Oh, yeah, I'll block and I'll super don't lock up that boat. There's no straight up hexproof trick in this set, so okay, you're better double quick here, so pretty good. I was gonna yeah, 2 or 3 mana, you could have tricked me, but not just play a reptile, hit opponent. They want to use a spell on a reptile after this. I will be sad. Oh, nope. I think it'd still kill it. Woof. Yeah. Because I drew that, I'm gonna play Agent of Atlas, and I would probably take 3. Okay, now we probably tap down. Okay, yeah. So tap down is 4/4. We'll get a Prowess Trigger. Alpha Strike. See if he'll block. And if they have the mana to kill Reptile before this, like, yeah, it's whatever. Okay, we're gonna have to use a Darkie on that. All good. Maybe I'm not the beatdown though. There's some consideration that I should have let them attack and then kill. Yeah, at least enough damage coming in. But I'm hoping that, like, once I find something to do, plus Invisible Woman. Helicarrier Strike for killing something else. The game might have gotten away from us a little awkward. Oh, dude, we're just dead unless we chump. I totally forgot. Okay, I just played bad this game. much. Okay. Good game, opponent. We both used a lot of our mana, did our stuff. Oh, why did I... Okay, I wasn't dead, but I was also dead. They just had to activate. I don't think I had a draw. But it's alright. Alright. Had to mulligan, you know, small amount of complaint equity. Never draw any of our better removal. Well, we didn't get Black Widowed to death, so, like, losing to Crossbones always feel bad, because, like, every time I've ever put a Crossbone on the battlefield, it's immediately killed by a 2-mana spell, so... Glad it's working for me. Alright, pretty reasonable. Should have maybe considered holding that for Tigra, but... What would I web up? Is it up to? Landslide. Alright, now, will they just kill her? Yes, but the longer we wait to play the player, okay, they didn't. Interesting. Kang down. Man. I think we have to wait until later to super strength something. Do we just web up? Kang, like, does kind of demand respect. Okay. Good to sing the blues. We're still gonna do that. They're gonna play another chonker. Huh. Yeah, I forgot about those cards having first strike, but still would have felt pretty bad to lose that to anything else. I'm just like flooding so hard right now. Have I drawn a spell? I don't think I've actually drawn a spell yet. Yeah. These 3 spells were my opening hand. Disgusting. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, well, if we lose this game, I get max complaint equity. Oh, yeah, that's a villain. Hope he reading their card. Oh yeah, sick. I may have also forgot how First Strike works. Yet, opponent, please, if you're gonna good game me, just concede. Order of play opponent also doesn't realize that I have yet to draw a freaking spell. No, I can't say that anymore. I drew Gorilla. Okay, well... what happens if I just Alpha Strike? I, like, still probably shouldn't. Which protects their stuff. Ed. That's a move-ish in the right direction, I guess. I think I can still swarm them. No, I cannot. Because they're at 3. Okay, we've got a bit of a standoff here. Okay. So I need to draw a hero. Such a barf. Okay. Hilarious. Okay, well, at least I'll get to Super Villain Lock up whatever they are. If I wait for them to draw the card, they get to gain a life. They get a counter no matter what, but that's a little... oh, they get a counter and an ant. Cringe. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose. This is infuriating. They're drawing 1, 2... how many kings? Yeah, this just, like, doesn't even help. Oh, wait a minute. I really need to blow up that Futurist Ford. Huge punt by me. Huge punt by me. This is not. He can go in this next turn. The reach isn't even enough, but this does hold back Kang some. I've got to have some way to like near Rick or right. Okay. Good ones, right? He's gonna attack with something. I can feel it. Okay. Or I need 6 toughness out here on these streets. Still gonna play. can attack with just Pet Avengers, and I'll have to line up some double blocks. But they don't have to lose that much. They can lose, like, there's a 1/1 and a shield, which isn't even that relevant. Whereas with this, I get to keep blocking. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we don't even have that many land left to draw. Nor is worse. Okay, like, calm down, opponent. I say we don't have that many! Getting the +1/+1 on our turn at instant speed should be pretty cool. Okay, now, because I'm probably going to start suiciding something because I want to gain a life. Not a hero, a little awkward. Because, like, I want to gain a life, that way I get to put a counter on Tigra and make a 4/4. Make a 0/4 wall, that is. Can't attack with my 5/5 yet. Do I not have an overrun or something? It does have first strike. Really? It's actually going to play something I can work with? Thank you so much. I get a life. I get a 0/4. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can't, I can probably take for a turn. No! It should, in all honesty, probably be, okay, yeah, that's like the card I think I need the least right now. Maybe not the least, but... Do they attack with the 5/6, I'll double block. Got pretty good. I can probably take a hit. What's like my other card that I like? Probably the Vigilancer. Yeah. Oh, and he'll have first strike, actually. Yeah, okay. So, like, I don't want them to be able to block with She-Hulk. The She-Hulk is, like, their best-ish card that I don't care about. So, we're going to attack. We're going to attack alone with this 3-2. And we're going to see what they block with. I just hope they block with something big enough that I might. I mean, like, I'm still gonna gain my life, but I don't have to play anything now. Sure. Not lose anything. Very good. You know, run out of cards. I don't know. We got a pretty good way to go here. Nothing I can do about that. Don't want to get rid of that many of my big things. Do I also want to lose 2? Keeping the 3-2 with first strike's pretty good. I don't want to lose Maria. I don't want to lose my 5-5. I don't want to risk any of this stuff. Yeah, here's our 3 blockers. Alright, that was less than inspiring. Okay, alright, fair enough, opponent, fair enough. Are these heroes? No, they're just soldiers. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. He just has first strike, not trample, and they're gonna chump. I don't want to tap anymore. I'm gonna do all of that. So if I get this up to 4. I will take my. So if I get this up to 7, no, because this is just killing forfeit, right? I can't take over in the air. This giant growth is not enough. We're just gonna go to first strike damage and kill a 4-4. Because now we tap down, like, I would just double block. Or Ant-Man attacks, they get a counter, and they can't get a counter, they get stuff. What are they targeting? Should I just giant growth this? Like, yeah, I guess. Just like counter spell. Now they wouldn't be able to kill both. Okay, like just She-Hulk, right? Or maybe it is the Ant-Man just because I don't want to let him... No counters. Everything else is A-okay. There's way too much going on this game. I do not approve. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, what is my next, like, least impressive attacker? Is it... We've got 7 toughness out over here. Yeah. Okay, we suicide one of the ones. Yeah. Because we just want another counter. Or maybe it's just attack with Ben. He won't have first strike though. And I probably could have got just another thing. On 8 cards, on 14, no 13. 1, 2. Yeah, I've got like all walls. I'm going big, not wide now, I think. I don't know what they're looking for, but I hope it's a good one. But yeah, 5, 10, 11, 12. I don't know if that's like enough. And they have to attack, so like, okay, like you can definitely activate it. He finds one of the last 6 cards. And gets a counter and gets a thingy. Okay, it's a 4th. It's a 3. Can't do anything about that. Whenever something attacks alone, it gets first strike and whatever. First strike and menace. I would no longer like for you to attack with your Nanda. If he attacks alone, he'll get something. I guess it does have a lot of mana up. I can kill this, right? My tokens having... Right? Because I know it's a 3-2, but this has 2 toughness. All does something more, yeah. Okay. Okay, so the shield kit, huh? What's the next thing I can get big enough? Probably nothing. I can't do anything first strike. I should tap their Death Toucher. Oh wait, if it attacks alone, I get to scry? Okay, yeah, no. So we'll just sacrifice another one. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute. Can't I just gorilla? Yeah, I need to just gorilla this thing. I think I'm actually going to make one of the walls a 5. Yeah. I think Narmer's just the easiest one to tap. Okay, hold on. I heard a thing. Okay, yeah. First Strike, Menace, and Death Touch. Okay. Like, use up 2 of the walls. It would take 3 creatures with power to do it. I should probably go to Dot Death, but whatever. Yeah, this is what these are for. Do I get anything once? We good attacker next turn. I'm gonna Suicide a 1/1. Not ready to Suicide Ben yet, because we're also just like there is nothing. I can't get it down to that much less. So yeah, just attack. Scryon. Quake is a spell. Also a tapper. I just like can't draw more than one person. You know, we can't bottom any spell. It doesn't. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot, once each turn. No, it is not. Other heroes. Other heroes. Boom, boom. Oh my gosh. It's okay. I'll be at a little less. If that lost me the game, it's whatever. That was pretty silly. Now I think because I did that other stuff, I do have to attack with Ben to try to simplify. That way I don't just get beat out. I don't have First Strike or anything, but I do need to kill like an amount of these things and the Menacers and whatnot. What in the world has been this shuffle? This turn I just have her number to not have damage play. No! Not be fast. Can I go to 14? Maybe? I just think the walls are like, meeting at 14 is not as much. And that touch is just a bonkers line of text. No blocks. I think I can be at 14. I think. That is some more life gained. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 12, 13. 14, 15. I don't think my tokens having first strike matters anymore. So having death touch, they don't have a good of a gang block. But she might also get better. But Tora just doesn't matter. 60. Literally seen every card. Again, easiest card to like deal with. Again, this is like having to use up 2 blockers. We go to 12. Next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can go to 12. If I can't, it'll be alright. 14 minutes, because like, you know, to use up the Menacers. We go up on walls, right? These 2 walls gain 2 life. Yeah. Okay, Reptile is in a mount. They have 1 draw, so they kind of have to win this turn. I can simplify a lot by attacking with Tigra. I think it is Tigra. Because she is Trample, and after this, yeah, because this is their last draw. Okay, we literally saw every single land. We are lucky that our opponent's deck is doing what it be doing. (13 minus 5 is 8. Okay, alright. Brother, that was so much more work than it was worth, but we won. That was not some... I don't know if people consider that invigorating gameplay or not, but... Man, what? Was our opponent just on, like, 0 removal? First win! Okay, let's just go. Probably need to get that. No, I'm not getting that 3/3 in there. Maybe my opponent would have been more dead if I'd have been more aggressive. We need to have our one drop, trying to steal the play back. They play a creature against. We're gonna lose. Who's red? What do you say? Okay, so let's see if they block. We'll kind of have access to all the things we want to do. We don't need to go and lock up the creature that head. I don't really like want to block defensively, I don't think. I'll be at 18. Okay, well. Five, no. Okay. Unless we draw a tap land, it won't. Training ground? Do I want a 2-for-1 to them, or do I want? Because doing that is just so much, and we don't always. Give me the reminder text about like. Step lane still being a little awkward. We have activate or giant growth, and killing whatever you first equip this to, it's like almost an aura falling off. Because like equipping for 3 is just so brutal. Get to attack with both, but can't we say Navis? I guess if they block and they have the +2 damage thing, then I'm gonna feel pretty bad, but okay, alright, it worked. If we save the Navis, I'll get over it. My 2-mana card for their 2-mana card. I think I would like to draw a land, please. Bird. Just +1, using all 3 mana. Kind of barf. I'll web up my 4/4. That will happen. Looking for. Whoa! Attacking opponent. He has a logo too crazy. Okay, I do actually not want to I don't want to call his bluff. Yeah, I don't want to call his bluff. Because if it's one of those things where if they don't believe me, they could just have another one. It would be annoying, but. Whoa, opponent! Okay, well, this next turn, we're probably going to Alpha Strike. Or at least, like, pretty close. Because everything on their battlefield getting a counter is, like, not good. Make it a 2-4. Attacking opponent, you are crazy. We're going to die so much. Just because. Dude, and if they play a creature pre-combat, yeah, he's just still so good. Actually, is it a bottom? No, it can't be a bottom, right? Like, do I just win? Like, my mana's already spoken for? Yeah, it's a bottom. Got another removal spell. I actually might just go to 9 here. Because I want to tap whatever they do. And, like, I'd rather kill this 2-4 and have my mana up. Just, like, whatever they block, use the mana to do it. Yes. This is just 6. It can be a little bit more if they pay. Can't be this much more though. I guess like making them sink the mana into that. 6 is 7. I don't know how many things could just be +2 more. And it makes them use up all the mana. Versus this is still just a 3/3. Do not. Yeah, because it stays a 3/3. It just loses all. Okay, so hold on. I have to make it a 3-3. Oh, I'm such a chud. I could have drawn a card with Maria. I should have just attacked with my 3-3. Oh, but I did that in... Yeah, no. But attacking with Maria was super loose. What was your last draw, opponent? Come on, let's see it. If it's any blocker, they can't attack. At 2, maybe putting them at 2 was better than just... Okay, we've got a 4th ring. Alright, can't concede. Okay, at least they didn't make me. But that last turn, once I realized that I wanted to do that, putting them 2 would have been a little bit better, but also drawing a card would have been pretty cool. Maria having another +1 counter, but it still killed them. Play. Dude, you untap it, you can target yourself. That's sick. Still get a stride. I get to lose whenever I don't draw. Okay, at least we draw a third. No, they quit. They've got a 4-drop I guess to play. I say if we won is that's going to do me a lot of damage probably. A Reacher will help me versus playing this. I'll get don't have a third display, unfortunately. It's the one that gets me the most stuff. Nah, we just like got curved on super hard. Probably shouldn't use lock up because like this won't be enough because that'll just be 5. I think we play. Our 5th land will go equip plus Akoya. Don't need to block quite yet. Tens of death. Whoa, what a I would still trade off either of these flyers, I guess. We'll just play a big trampler next turn if we don't find anything, or play the full. Oh. Yeah, we still need to attack, whether I like it or not. Okay, that's not a great sign. Do I use up my Gorilla now to get rid of that? How dead am I? Not that bad, right? Because like they've only got 6 in the air total, and a little bit less if they attack with one thing. It could just be 5. They're not double striking white. Playing Pet Avengers next turn will let us have some more. Yeah, and they're trying to decide if they want to have a tap 4/4 and a 2/1 or no, a removal spell. Be annoying. Reach or attack, re-equip Pet Avengers. Yeah, that'll be the play this next turn if we don't die in some weird way that I don't know about. That is super weird. Well, yeah, I guess it was 6 either way. Yeah, but this way they're still both tapped. I like them going down on toughness, though, overall. Unspreading their toughness. Really. What do I think this is? Do I care about mine having first strike? No, right? Because I can't block anything. This just kills Akoya or 2 1/1s. What you got? It's +1/+1, I think. Because this leaves me 2 Stumpers and 2 creatures. These creatures I control get +1/+1 because I'm going to equip, attack for 6, and then reach. Oh yeah, and I get to untap it. Cause like that doesn't matter that much, because I'm gonna have the 2-2 back, and I'm gonna get to untap the 4-4. But I'm like also not the beatdown. Oh, and I don't get the untap if I attack with that. That would have been pretty silly. This is almost good, because this is getting another 3. This is gonna put a +1. Man, you probably shouldn't. It's like I should probably play Super Strength plus another card this next turn. I don't know what their next Alpha Strike looks like. This is, I guess this is Super Strength plus 2 equips. If something goes wrong, I really probably shouldn't, but we're gonna see. And I think we have to equip and put this on the Pet Avengers. Because yeah, now if they equip to the drone, now we get the block. Unless they also rip the nuts, which I'm sure they did. Okay, it's not the double nuts, I guess. Otherwise they would have already done it. Okay. With +1, I think, okay. I think we gotta trade off the boost. This is like, it's a groaner, but I think we still gotta do it, because we don't want to just jump. Yeah. It is less flying than before. It's some bull crap what that is. It is 9, so that actually is at least, no, because, dang, we 100% should have bottomed our land, because we wouldn't be, you know, Dobbs. Oh, okay. No, okay. It's just a re-equip, and then they don't die. I'll good game them back. Well, man, it really was like kill the 3/3. Oh! Yeah, we shouldn't have lost that game. That was really bad, but whatever. Use supervillains, whatever, too early. I really should have bottomed that land, because I should have known I wasn't... It was on board that I wasn't going to get to activate the Pet Avengers, because they attack alone. So I bottomed that. We have web up 1 turn earlier. Yeah, frustrating. Alright, only 2 losses down. Takes way too much work. Agamort never drawn any of our removal. And I first picked both those Red Guardians. I haven't got to play one yet. Okay, but a little bit of complaining we got there. power. Oh, I guess nothing dealt damage. Just flashing Tigra. These are all villains. Yeah, we gotta find some of our ways to gain life, but it'll happen eventually. Using them as their power. Okay. Attack with the whatever. I don't want to play Maria, kind of don't have to. Equip, power up. Okay, yeah, no, that's the point. Equip. Yeah, it probably should. A sixth and technically yes, because we want. No, because we're just gonna play the pediment. We're gonna. We need some action. We're gonna make. Blocking, like probably. But yeah. That is gaining life, but it's gosh, it's such an inefficient use of my mana. Okay, yeah, sure. It's like I thought. I will block melt the all with two things. Annoying, right? Yeah, and he loses all abilities. I can't get up to 4 on anything, can I? No. Just go, like, max curved out. It's alright. Gotta go down to 6 this turn. Okay, yeah, whatever. Just like that, we got arena'd so hard. Maybe there was something wrong with my curve for building this deck, or just like we didn't have enough card advantage, but just like almost every hand was so freaking awkward. Every draw like not good enough. Maybe like 1 or 2 more villains, or maybe that Black Panther card just isn't that good. Okay, well, at least on the bright side, I get to go in the gym now. Waste a little bit too much time. But at least that's one video down, and I've got to keep my postings up because I really want to have enough content to get on to the Hobbit Early Access event. So, like, comment, subscribe, all that gas. Thanks for watching this one. Hopefully, the next one will be better. See you next time.